Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Tony Douglas, he's really been playing well.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
They've got Haywood. Young is out there with Tony Douglas. Then there's Lewis, and it's Douglas Roberts in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Begovic against Haywood. Clock at 6. The rebound by Young.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he sinks the second. Philadelphia trails by 8. And there's the call on Tony Douglas. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Harris kicks to Singler and uses both hands to jam it in.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Here's Blake, defended by Douglas. Blake dishes to Lee. Begovic with a screen. And it's Harris off the drive. It's blocked. 14 feet away. Here's Lewis. There's the basket and making a double-digit lead. And now a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities. Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Begovic with a screen. Singler with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Singler, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Brown. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's been a good night for Brown. He has 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And Brown drops them both. Poked loose and taken away by Brown. Can't hit. And Philadelphia the other way now. Now Singler. He's got 8. That drops. Singler's got 4 this quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Price. Jefferson's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Brown against Harris. Lee, a screen on Brown. And it's Harris off the drive. And that one's good. Harris has got 5 points so far.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Young's checked in for Philadelphia. Wilcox comes in for Steve Blake. Screen by Lee. Here's Pekovic. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
Timeout call.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, and you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Douglas against Harris. Lewis a screen on Harris. Douglas the pass to Lewis. Young with no one around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Young's got 4 this quarter. Philadelphia trails by 14. They set the pick. Here's Lee. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The shot's good from Douglas. Douglas has got 13.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Young against Harris. He dishes it to Lee. From down low. Poke loose.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Chris Kaman is checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Festus Ezeli comes in for David Lee. Matt Barnes is checked in for Young, and it's Muhammad in for Wilcox. Muhammad, no luck.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Harris kicks to Muhammad. Back to Harris. It's blocked.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Haywood. Outlaw comes in for Chris Douglas-Roberts. Hudson's checked in for Rashard Lewis. And Cotton subbed in for Tony Douglas. There's the screen. Ezeli dishes to Kaman. Kaman sets a screen for Harris. 5 on the clock. Kaman passes to Barnes. No good again that time.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Harris against Hudson. Here's Kaman. And Muhammad kicks to Harris. Kaman a screen on Hudson. And it's Harris off the drive. He used that pick to perfection. Harris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
To the wing right side.
Foul. That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution on the court. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Let's take them back.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Blake. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Steve Blake is out there with John Jenkins. Then it's David Lee. Then it's Kyle Singler. And it's Pekovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Lee kicks to Singler. Lee, a screen on Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Nice work there coming off the screen. And 12 points now in the game for Kyle Singler. Philadelphia leading by 16. The dish now to Ariza. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Price has got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Blake kicks to Lee. Puts up the baby hook. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Brown dishes to Ariza. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Philadelphia trails by 21. Blake kicks to Singler. And he's good on the 3-ball.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Devin Harris is checked in for Jenkins.
Devin Harris.
Philadelphia leading by 18. Price outside. Here's Ariza. His 3-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pekovic passes to Singler, and there's the feed to Blake. Screen by Lee. And it's Harris off the drive. Singler for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Blake kicks to Harris. And Jefferson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson. Lee dishes to Singler. Lee, a screen on Ariza. 5 to shoot. Here's Singler. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Full 24-second shot clock. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Picked by Lee. Pekovic passes to Harris. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
Price outside. Blake with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Blake with the ball. That's good.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Price up top, guarded by Blake. Ariza no luck. Philadelphia trails by 18. Harris kicks to Blake. Back to Harris. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Blake's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Price outside. Pass to Brown. Ariza kicks to Brown. Traps in the tray. And Philadelphia leads by 19. So it's Philadelphia now.
Timeout.